talk about the other topics in our high-speed design series. So the one of the important topic is intersymbol interference, basically, which we see in the PCBs. So before going to intersymbol interference, we will first talk about the rise time. So rise time of an electrical signal, as mentioned in this graph, is the time taken for the signal to travel from 10% to 90%, to rise from 10% to 90% of the voltage. So basically, if we take a digital signal example, it will be this way, right? So in reality, it will be 0, 1, and there should not be any rise time actually. But because of the PCB material or whatever the conductors that are there will be rise time associated with it. And in reality, we see that instead of coming here, like rising directly at a instant t, it will take some time to rise to this particular high value. So the time taken for the signal to rise from 10% to 90% of the value is called the rise time. That's what we are showing here. So basically, why we are talking about the rise time here? Let us see what happens in the PCBs. So let us assume we have a PCB, okay, where we have a driver, for example, and then we have a receiver, okay. So now we are trying to transmit a signal. Let us assume it's a high frequency signal from driver to the transmitter. So what are all the parameters here are, one is basically the conductor, which we are talking here, and then this is conductor, let's mention it clearly. So conductor, and second one, this trace, this copper trace, whatever is laid out on a laminate. So it's basically the PCB material, okay. So these are the two major properties, which two major points which determine how the signal travels from driver to the transmitter to the receiver. So now how does these determine how signal travels is that basically we know that a basically a square wave is made up of number of frequencies, right? That's the basic thing which we have read. So now when a signal is being transmitted over a particular trace which is being laid out on a laminate, there will be some losses associated, and these losses are basically depending on the frequency, and these losses are mainly due to the conductor loss, this conductor which we have talked, and then losses due to the PCB material. So choosing a PCB material for a high speed design is very important. So generally for most of the low speed designs we see that we use FR4, but choosing high speed designs, PCB material for high speed designs is one of the important critical things. So we'll talk about what are the materials to be used in later videos, but basic FR4 definitely cannot be used because of the associated losses that come into picture at high frequencies. Now because of these two parameters, what happens is the signal, instead of rising directly, it will rise this way. That means there is a rise time associated with the signal. Now if let us assume we have very high conductor losses and PCB material is not selected properly. Now what happens is this signal, instead of rising at this point, it goes till this point. So that means this is 1, this is 0, right? If we see as a simple digital signal. So now you can see the signal has rised, and it has taken time to go to 1 such that it has overlapped into the 0 zone. So when the receiver receives the signal, it has received, it hasn't received 1 and 0, but there is a overlap between 1, 0, and that means there is an interference between the symbols that are being transmitted over the channel. So this is nothing but a inter-symbol interference, to explain it in simple terms actually. And because of this, what happens is the channel becomes erroneous, and the bit error rate is very high, which is very important factor in high speed designs. So we should have as low bit error rate as possible, and as low rise time degradation as possible. So in high speed designs, these two are the critical parameters. So how we handle the conductor loss, and how we select the PCB material. So let us talk about further scenarios in the next videos. Thanks for watching. Please let us know if you have any comments. Please let us know if you have any questions.